Let's talk some football. Portugal, Spain, Nations League final. How about that? You watched that game? What an incredible game. Both these countries. As we see next year into the World Cup, 2026, United States, Mexico, and Canada. I can't help but you watched the game yesterday between Portugal and Spain. Two heavyweights going back and forth. Had to go to penalties. What an exciting game. Like I said, on my show, we will always talk about the hot topics around war, and that includes sports. I love sports, not only playing it, but also now sitting back and getting to watch with my friends and colleagues and discussing it more as an analyst. Because when you watch sports and having played it, it's just an incredible feeling now sitting back and watching the game. But Portugal and Spain, both these countries have great players on their team, and I know you see what I'm wearing, Portugal gear. Obviously, the country I root for, I support them, but also well aware that Spain is also a great team, a team that won the Euros, and of course, early on favorites to win the World Cup. But watching the game yesterday, as you see both these teams line up onto the pitch, what an incredible match. And specifically, I believe it was the 61st minute. So Spain had the lead twice. They were up 1-0 and also at 2-1. But we see who came through. Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7. Ronaldo, now being 40 years old, is still an incredible specimen, an incredible athlete. You look at the rigor and the training that Ronaldo goes to. So many people aspire to be in the physical shape of one CR7. How's he able to continue to keep going at this rate? It's because he watches body, he watches what he eats, the nutrition, the diet, the workout that he goes through daily, and the routine that he goes through daily to prolong his longevity in the sport. You see other players, they may play into their 30s, mid-30s, then that's it. Ronaldo's playing his 40, and there's no reason to believe he won't be at the World Cup next year. But what an incredible match that was to watch yesterday. Going to penalties, and with Diogo Costa, the goalkeeper for Portugal, blocking Morata's shot and ultimately winning it for Portugal. Portugal has always been a country that, really focus on with Ronaldo. He goes as the team goes, right? So however far he can take them, that's how far Portugal can go. But you look at the squad now, it is not all relying on him. You have Bruno Fernandes, who is a great player for Manchester United, and then you have Bernardo Silva playing for Manchester City. Both of these players are incredible talent, and now they play alongside with Ronaldo. So it's just an incredible team. Having able to win the Nations League final, I think it's going to give them a lot of confidence as they go next year into the World Cup. Now, there are certain parts of the game they need clean up? Absolutely. I believe the back line needs to be more athletic, and we'll see what happens as they move forward. But if you look at this team on paper, the team has what it takes to win the World Cup. Now, winning on paper and winning on the pitch is an entirely different thing. And anybody who plays sports can tell you that. Anybody watching, just because you have the team with the highest payroll, they don't always win the championship. They don't always bring home the goal. Okay, you actually have to go out there and get between the lines and put the ball down and let's play. Otherwise, if games are wins and lost on paper, then there's no reason for people to go into the stands. There's no need for people to watch it on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday morning. No need to watch all that, right? If games are won or lost on paper, you have to go on the pitch. You have to watch your nutrition. You have to play into the game plan. You have to make the right strategic move. But having said all that, I hope you enjoyed the game yesterday. It was an incredible game. Spain still has a lot to be proud of. Again, if you look at next year's World Cup, Portugal, Spain, Argentina being right there since they will have won the last World Cup, France, of course Brazil with Carlo Ancelotti now in charge of the squad. We'll see how he do. But I feel, and leave a comment if you feel the same way, I feel Brazil is always overrated, right? They have good players and their players play in some of the biggest clubs in Europe. However, when it gets to the World Cup, they just don't perform. So we'll see what happened this year. But like I said, Ronaldo, what a great showing for him. Should there be any question about Ronaldo starting out a World Cup? No, absolutely not. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a second and smash the subscribe button, because as we move forward, and I will talk about more about these football matches with you, these incredible matches. I know PSG won the Champions League, and now we are heading into the Club World Cup. The transfer window's opening, and there's one club I want to talk to you about on another day, right? The Red Devils, Manchester United. The manager is the right manager, right? So if you're watching my show, you're watching the sports segment right now, and you say to yourself, I'm a Man United fan, but I don't believe in Ruben Amorim. It's the right manager. I will talk to you about no reason why he is the right manager. You just have to be patient. You can't take him out, okay? He just got to the club. There's going to be ups and downs, but you have to give him at least two transfer summer windows before we judge him on the totality of it. But having said that, if you're in Portugal and watching this, or you're a Portugal fan around the world watching this, congrats to you. Your team won in penalties 5-3. Outstanding job, Ronaldo. We will see you at the World Cup in 2026 in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Like I said, can you feel the excitement? I know I can't wait. How many days are left? Maybe I have one of my subscribers tell me how many days are left until the World Cup. But again, as we're gearing up, and I said football is growing here in the States, and hopefully it continue to grow if we bring big talent here to the United States. And who knows, right? Who knows what the future brings. One day, CR7 coming to the United States and playing in the U.S. And he leave this out, right? He made sure he didn't close the door on it entirely. He may play alongside with Lionel Messi in Inter Miami. We'll see what happens. David Beckham, if there's anybody that can make it happen, the owner of the Inter Miami, David Beckham, he can make this happen. Messi and Ronaldo, because we are getting toward the twilight of their career. But wouldn't it be incredible stories having those two been rivals since their days at Barcelona with Messi and Real Madrid with Ronaldo, for them to come on the pitch, be teammate one time, right, for one club, and so that the fans can really go out on a high note, because we've seen, again, there have been many great players, right, including Maradona, Pele, but we have never seen two heavyweights and playing in their prime like these two individuals, with the finesse of a Messi and the goal scoring and the power of a CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo, coming. So like I said, we have a lot of look forward to next year. But staying in the moment, Portugal, congratulations. You absolutely deserve it. One of the team that will be favored and favorites as we head into next year's World Cup. Thank you for staying towards the end of the show. Like I said, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button. Make sure you tell your family, friends, neighbors, loved one, anybody you come in contact with. You want the best take in sports. You want the best take, unbiased, unfiltered, unscripted. Just come on to Passionate Take. Again, thank you for watching my show. I'll see you next time.